Hi boys and girls, Mrs. Vuxen here. Thanks for stopping by the Science Center. So today we're going to do something a little different, a science experiment. And in this video, it's going to stop along the way. And when it stops, a question's going to pop up on the side and it won't let you continue until you answer that question. For example, we're going to stop right now. What's your name? Okay, so see, that was pretty easy. You just had to hit your name and then hit next, and there we go. All right, so today we're our experiment, we're going to talk about environments. So an environment, we'll learn a little bit more about environments throughout the next couple months too. But an environment is really just where plants and animals live, a place where plants and animals live. So we're going to think about, there's different types of environments, and different types of plants and animals live in different environments. Like in the desert, we would find camels and cactuses and things that don't need much water because it doesn't rain much. So today I want you to think about the Arctic environment, and that is the Arctic tundra. It's cold, icy. Okay, think of North Pole, South Pole, right? So the top and the bottom of the earth are where they're the coldest, where there's lots of ice and very cold water. That's why I have a bowl of cold water here, just like the Arctic water. And Arctic water is hovers around 28 degrees Fahrenheit, so it is cold. So stop for a second and think about, can you think of animals that would live in the cold Arctic? What animals would live in the cold Arctic? All right, nice job, guys. So you really you picked some great animals that live in the cold Arctic, and I want you to think about some of those animals, like you said, the seal and the polar bear, and maybe some penguins. And I want you to think about what they need to have to stay alive in the cold weather. How can they go into that cold water to get their food? They need to eat fish. How can they go into that cold water and not get frozen into an icicle? Like if Mrs. Vuxen went in, I'd be frozen to an icicle. Wow, so that is really good thoughts. And think about us. What about us? What do we need when we go out in the cold weather? Like, I know it's snowing here, not too long ago, and I was like, let's go play in the snow. And we can't just go outside in my tank top, right? I need some layers. What do I need? Oh my goodness, boys and girls, you are thinking the same thing I am, right? We need some extra layers. We need a coat, we need a hat, we need some gloves and some scarves, some extra thick boots that are nice and puffy, right? We need those extra layers to kind of keep us warm and snuggly inside my coat that I'm nice and snuggly. That's kind of reminds me of those animals you were telling me about before, like the polar bear or the seal or the sea lion. They have that thick layer of underneath their skin. That layer is called blubber, and blubber is really like a thick fat that will help. Well, I'm not sure what will help them do yet. We're gonna find out. But they all kind of have that layer of blubber. So for our experiment today, that's what I want you to think of. I want you to think of what this blubber really helps them do. So Mrs. Vuxen has some shortening, or like Crisco. You might have seen your parents use it for baking or cooking some fried foods. And I just put my Crisco in a baggie. Sorry, I have a frozen baggie. Turn it around so it looks clear instead of Olaf on the front. And I just put my Crisco in a baggie, and that's like my layer of blubber. And I have my ice water right here. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna stop in for a minute and take some predictions. What do you think, or what do you notice about the ice water, and what do you notice about the blubber? I want you to stop for a minute, the Crisco, and just use those 5 senses. Well, can only use a couple senses through our video, right? Let's use that sense of sight. You can kind of see what it looks like, what it might feel like. what do you notice about the Crisco and what do you notice about the ice water? Wonderful observations. Oh my goodness, this is really going to help us during our experiment. So for our experiment today, I'm going to put my hand in the ice cold water by itself, and then I'm going to put my hand with some blubber on it in the ice cold water, and we're going to see what happens. So let's stop and take a hypothesis. You know, good scientists are always asking those questions and making guesses and thinking, what is going to happen here? Always taking a guess. So what do you think might happen when I put my hand in the ice cold water? Oh, and I have a thermometer too. That's going to be helpful for you to make a hypothesis. What do you think might happen when my hand is in the blubber and in the water? Good. Oh my goodness, boys and girls, you are coming up with some great ideas. Good hypotheses, good guesses about what's going to happen. So, all right, here we go. I'm going to start with my hand, just my regular hand. No blubber. I'm going to stick it in the ice water. I'm going to see how long I can hold it there. 2, 3, it's really cold. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my gosh, it's really cold. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, I'm going to take my temperature. Swipe it. 71.3. Here, I'll do one more time just to be sure because good scientists always double check. Yep, 69. So it's right around that high 60s, low 70s, right? Should have grabbed a towel, guys. Okay. So now let's stop for a second. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do next. Put my hand. I don't really want the Crisco all over my hand. So I'm going to put my hand in a bag, and then I'm going to put my blubber all around my hand. Okay. I'm squeezing that out. Put that blubber all around my hand. Why don't you guys stop again and make another hypothesis. What do you think will happen? Mrs. Buxton's hands are too big. I need a bigger bag. What do you think will happen now that I have a layer of blubber when I put my hand into the ice water? Do you think it will still be about 69 to 71 degrees? Or do you think it might change? I'm going to use this hand. All right, so here we go. There's my blubbery hand. I've got blubber all around my hand. I kept it in there how long? 15 seconds? All right, we're gonna try this again. In we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can barely feel it. 12, 13, 14, 15. I think I could keep my hand in here for a really long time, but that was 15 seconds, so I'm gonna be a good scientist and take it out. All right, ready to swipe? I'm gonna swipe. My temperature on the palm of my hand, just like the other one was, this one's 83 degrees. So wait, is that, oh, I got Crisco on the thermometer. Is that Crisco, or I mean, is that temperature higher or lower? This one that went in by itself was at like 71, and when I had the blubber on, my hand stayed to about 83. Oh, what happened? Oh my goodness, you are right. The blubber kept my hand warmer, didn't it? Oh my gosh, so what does this tell us about animals in the Arctic? What did we learn about animals that have to go into this deep cold water to get their food? I agree, boys and girls. Oh my gosh, yes. This shows us that when animals have to go into that cold water, that they need that layer of blubber to help keep their bodies warm so that they can stay alive and get their food when they're in that Arctic water, for sure. Okay, last question, one last thing. So, was your hypothesis correct? In the beginning, what did you think was gonna happen when I put my blubbered hand into that water, into that cold water? Did you think I was still gonna get cold? Was your hypothesis correct? Yes or no? And remember, scientists are wrong all the time. That's okay if you were wrong. Nice job today, guys. I'm so proud of you. You paid attention so well. good participation, and I cannot wait to see you later. Bye, everybody.